Alrighty. Good morning, friends and family. If you guys are tuning in, can everybody drop a 1 in the chat? Alright. Good morning. How is everybody feeling on this blessing of a Saturday morning, the last day of the month of January? Shout out to everybody that's tuned in already off the rip. I know it's a quiet Saturday, but it's okay because we still got some live cops to go at it strong with. Alright. Let me just go ahead and there we go, blow some of that dust away. Let me jump on sneakers to see what's going down for this morning. I think we already know what's gonna go down. We got some Kobe 8s and we got some Air Jordan 1 low medium olives, which honestly speaking, man, these look really nice, friends. Gotta have kicks. What's up, Average? What's up, Janice? Mary, what's going on? Miguel is up in the building. Banzo, TC Train, DJD Gordon. All right, appreciate you guys for showing that support, man. How you feeling, Average? Joey says great on the way to the mall to grab up the olives. All right, there you guys have it. So as far as I know, man, these are supposed to be limited on Sneakers app for right around 17,000, something like that, right? I'm not so sure if you guys should be going at a strong retail already, just because I feel like resale is almost close to retail. So they might end up going under retail. So if you guys did want to wait maybe just a couple of days, perhaps maybe we can see them on sale. But to each your own. If you guys want to pick them up right away today, go for it. I'm going to be passing up. Of course, I've already been spending too much money on some sneaks for this week. Unfortunately, I can't say unfortunately because I had to do this thing, but I told you guys I was going to go ahead and do my best to grab up a pair of Kirkland signature SB Dunk Lows, which we did. We did manage to pay resale a little bit because I'm not going to lie, the person that was in there really did help me out. He was one of the coworkers. I've known him for a very long time, and the fact that he took the time out of his busy day at the job yesterday, you have to bless it up. You have to really, as a token of gratitude, I'd be willing to spend resale even if he is my friend. I never ever wanted him, to risk anything going down. So he managed to grab up the same size that I asked him to, or the second size that I asked him to, and he just did it for me just like that. So I went to his place, grabbed it up from his place. I gave him a little treat. You know what I'm saying? I gave him a little extra, a good amount, I would say. Shout out to the person. You know who you are, man. Thank you so much for grabbing this thing up for the channel. And also, I want to say shout out to Joseph C. I forgot. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but shout out to Joseph. Joseph ended up hitting me up talking about if he can snag these up from your boy BG, and he is a veteran, disabled veteran that served our country. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the right thing, and he already secured his pair from your boy BG. So we're gonna be shipping these bad boys off later today for our nice little veteran up in there. Appreciate you guys. Shout out to Joseph if you're watching this right now. Thank you so much for serving the country, and thank you so much for trusting your boy BG and to shipping these out for y'all. Technically speaking, this is no longer my pair. This is actually Joseph's pair that we assisted him on. So yeah, man, here we have them. Kirkland SBs. Right then and there. What are your thoughts on these bad boys, friends? If you guys have not already seen these from social media, you guys know I already dropped you guys the videos over there in Costco. Y'all let me know in the chat. Are these a cop or a drop? And have you guys been seeing resale as of late? These right now currently are going for right around $400. Kind of crazy the fact that I felt like a lot of folks beforehand weren't really so much tapped in with these. All of a sudden, oh my gosh, these are fire, these are crazy. And I think it's honestly part of the reason why the hype grew on this one is just because of how the drop went down. I spoke to my friend yesterday that worked at Costco, and he had no idea that they were going to be dropping. Yeah, man, thank you for your service, Joseph. Yeah, shout out to Joseph, man. We appreciate you 1000%. Hopefully he can say what's up in the chat, man. Oh, thanks. So wait, hold on. Joseph, this is you the whole entire time. I did not realize that, friend. Hold on. I did not know that you became a BG member like that, man. Shout out to Joseph up in the chat for becoming a BG member, man. I did not realize that was you, man. So yeah, that's crazy. I didn't even realize that, dude. I thought it was a different Joe. That's crazy. Shout out to Joe, man. So I spoke to my friend yesterday, and he basically said that he had no idea what the heck was going on until he seen the pallet come through. So it legitimate, even for the people that were working there, they did not know what was going on. They did not know what was going on. It just came up. He seen them, and he was like, "Oh snap! It's like that." Gave him a call, and then boom, right off the rip. He ended up telling me that, well, actually no, a certain individual that went to the store later on that day basically told me that they were sold out by like 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At least that was for the Brooklyn location. I couldn't tell you guys so much for the Queens location. But yeah, man, it seemed like everybody was rushing through once the news got out right around 8:30, 9 o'clock. And yeah, well, I was unfortunately at work. You guys see me. I dropped you guys the stories, or I was at thing. And yeah, so we got them here. This is Joe's pair right here that we're going to be shipping out later on today. I'm not going to lie, friends. There's not much going on with the shoe in hand besides, I will say, the inner lining here. As you guys see, it's got this like very like comfortable fit. Like it feels like it's like a fleece. Like, you know, like a sweater, you know, the sweaters that we wear, like a gray sweater, basically, right? The inside of that gray sweater that you guys normally have, that's what it feels like from the inside up in here, which is honestly a cool take on that. If you guys are tapped in the wintertime, especially here in New York, it's brick cold outside. This would definitely keep you guys' toes warm, or your feet warm throughout the wintertime, man. Let me go ahead and grab up the second pair, which should have the laces. I have not taken any of the laces off, not yet. Of course, with Joseph's permission, I told him that I would wear them for content purposes. So you guys will be seeing these on feet later on today. I should be uploading that video probably right around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, somewhere around there, or maybe even tomorrow morning. I want to make sure that I'm balancing out the content. I don't want to overwhelm people with just like SB or Kirkland. You know what I'm saying? But kind of want to make sure that we're gaining the traction as much as possible for the next 2 days. There is about 5 different laces, and I'm sure you guys already know by now. But you guys got a black lace, white lace, a gray with a little bit of black speckles going on, red, and then the gray laces that are already tapped in on the shoe factory wise. I think for the unboxing, what I will do, or I think for the wear, for the on feet wearing, I'm probably gonna just stick to the gray, and I'm probably just gonna stick to the black. I don't think I would want to try to pull off the red or the gray and the speckles. I feel like it's a lot going on, and with the white, probably not trying to touch over with the white. So I'm gonna stick to rocking these with the gray and the black, and then I'm just keeping the other 3 as is. I feel like I'm not gonna be doing too much with the outfits on this one. This one's probably gonna be like, clean on the vibes. You going, BG? I appreciate you guys. Jose, what's up? They go crazy with the black laces. If I'm being honest with you guys, probably the gray and the black is going to be my favorite to go with these. So I'm probably just going to wear them indoors. I'm not taking them outdoors. It's too snowy outside. I'll do it in the living room, and then hopefully you guys will like the outfit. It's going to be very calm, nothing too crazy. With these, I feel like the shoe already alone seems very calm. So I'm going to try to, kind of go with the shoe a bit. A little wintry, a little calm, cozy vibe with the shoes wouldn't be too bad. What else? I don't know if there's anything else that you guys should know about the shoe besides, I think you guys have already seen the $1.50 glizzy within the insole. I think you guys have already seen, I'm pretty sure, if you guys have already seen the videos and stuff, you guys have seen the retail price tag underneath the tongue. Kirkland logo here, bomb right there, a little bit of the black and red going on. But besides that, honestly speaking, guys, these look way better in hand. These look way better in hand. As far as I know, the only 8 locations that had them were New York City, California, Hawaii, Oregon, Washington. What else were the states? I'm not so sure if I've heard of them dropping more widely yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if we seen them in our skate shops, right? What do you guys think? Are those dropping? Well, the thing is that's what I was getting to, because I saw your message on chat. I don't know what's gonna go down with a more widely drop, because there still hasn't been much confirmation on that. It's been very much on the hush side, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised though. Okay, next, they done. Move on, LOL, says Blue Widow. Blue Widow, come on, man. It's only been how many minutes? It's only been a day. We didn't even go live longer than like 40 minutes yesterday. We have to make sure we're touching up on the topics here. My question to you guys all is, if you guys seen resale right now, would you guys be paying resale if there wouldn't be a second drop going down later on? Is that it for the majority of you guys? Would you guys be really going after it and paying 300 to 400, or would you guys be locking in for retail or just skipping out on the next big time shoe? Y'all let me know in the chat. I feel like, honestly speaking, if it were up to me, I would not be spending that much money on them. I feel like I would rather just grab up something else that's more worthy of 400. But retail wise, 135 doesn't seem too bad, to be honest. Let me just go ahead and check out on GOAT to see what's the vibe. Within 1 minute, we are going to be tapping in with the live cop, so just make sure you guys stay tuned for that, friends. We will be tapped in for a live cop. I might go for those Kobe 8s. Stay tuned real quick. Let's do Kirkland SB. Everyone says skip. He would skip. He would not be paying that much money. 493, 476, 454, 466, 520. As far as for stock, I think last time I checked, each and every store should have had somewhere around 500, right? 512 to 500 units, whatever it is, right around there. So that means, what is it? 1,000. If there was 8 location, 1,500, 2,000, 2,500. What is that? 3K. That's about like 4K. That's about like right around 4,000 pairs that went out and about. Give or take a rough estimate. So, not a lot of pairs, so that could also explain why they're so high. We'll have more chances to the cop. Trap, what's going on, man? Good morning, good folks. Good morning, James. How you feeling, man? For the retail, BG? For the retail, man. JVL is not trying to spend more than what it is, man. 135 already off alone seems a little pricey. I'm not going to lie. Anyways, friends, we got about 10 minutes for top of the hour. Yeah, Blue Widow says 4K. Right around 4K. I mean, who really knows how many pairs? I mean, listen, if I got a, if a pair got, backdoored, we could really see how many pairs really went out and about. Anyhow, here you guys got what's going down for this morning. Kobe 8 Protros, You're the Horse, and then you guys got the Air Jordan 1 Low Medium Olives. Y'all let me know in the chat whether or not these both are a cop or a drop, whether you guys are going to go for them. I'm really thinking about, shout out to the 31, I'm really thinking about going for the Kobe 8 You're the Horses, just to see what the vibes are in hand. I really am messing with the colorway scheme. I remember last year I picked up, what were they, the Year of the Snakes in that purple colorway. I wish I had that red colorway. But Year of the Snakes last year was a banger for your boy BG in this like purple, like eggplant colorway scheme. Edgar, what's up, man? Good morning, BG. They don't have them in my Costco. Yeah, they weren't for every single Costco location. It was only for certain Costco locations. It just so happened that I stay close to that Costco location that they tapped in Brooklyn. That's why when some of you guys said Sunset Ave or some of you guys said Sunset, I was like, oh nah, I'm tapped in. I'm definitely gonna try to like lock in. I didn't want to jinx it, but we got certain people that stay in that area that, we were gonna see them in hand regardless, some way, somehow. And shout out to Angel being one of the few people that I called up, and he, rushed over there and he managed to grab up a pair and stuff. So shout out to Angel. Angel, if you're watching, the pair, I left it at the school. Don't worry, it's in a safe location in the office. No one's gonna be touching the pair. I'll give them back Monday or whenever you come pick up the kids and stuff. All right. So shout out to Angel on that one. I called him early in the morning. I told him, listen, go there while you can. He ended up taking the picture that I showed you guys on my story, and that was the only thing they had left once he arrived, and that was probably right around, if I check the receipts, That was right around. Remember, there was a huge pallet. That was right around 11 o'clock. So, when that person told me that they sold out by 1, I definitely believed them because this is what they only had left once it hit 11. So, and people were like visiting from like New Jersey and stuff just to like grab up a pair and stuff. From what I was told. Edgar, what's up? It's a decent shoe, but this shoe is a perfect example of why I despise resellers and the people who support them. This shoe isn't all worth the resale. Please, people, stop feeding into the false hype. Listen, where there's limited, when there's limited stock, when there's a demand in a certain shoe, when there's like, in this case, I feel like that shock drop really definitely played a factor. Like the what is it? The element of surprise can really play a factor as well too. Now that I'm starting to realize is that just catching people off guard and just something so random could definitely play a factor as well too, which is kind of crazy on that. So many better SBs fly under the radar. If I'm being honest, all right, I still gotta see the Bronx, SB Bronx skate shops, skate shops. I still gotta see those in hand because I would probably put those first and then the second. But you guys also gotta see these in hand too to actually, to actually see them in hand because they don't look bad. They don't look bad at all. This is actually a very calm shoe. It's a very calm shoe. It's not even doing much to begin with. It's not even doing much. And at times, that's all you guys really need for a shoe for it to be extremely wearable. This is a very wearable shoe, which I like a lot. But I still feel like I got to check out the Bronx Skate Girls skate shop shoe to see which one I'd actually prefer. But from what it looks like from pictures and images alone already, I'd probably prefer the Bronx skate shop. What up, BG fan? What's going on? But both look awesome. Both look awesome. I definitely need to see them in hand, which I should have them probably by today. If I'm not mistaken, I already took a W on them. I think they should get delivered by today. I'm going to pick them up at the P.O. box and then see how that goes. Shine drop equals FOMO. Yeah. Erkin Jerk, what's up, man? Let's see. Wheezy, what's up? Francis, what's up? How's stock on Kobe's? Last time I checked, stock counts on Kobe's on Sneakers app should be somewhere around 5,000 to like 7,000, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Not a lot of pairs. Definitely less than 10K if I can remember. Definitely less than 10K. Definitely. Weezy, what's up? Hey, what's going on? Great Aquino, what's going on? Great Aquino, did your 14s ever arrive? I shipped them out like 2 weeks ago. Did they end up arriving already, dude? I feel like you never spoke to me about them. I know since the winter storm and stuff, things have been like delayed. Even my Kobe jersey got delayed from the winter storm here. Like the snowstorm. BG, I got the 14s yesterday. Really appreciate you, fam. Thank you so much. I'm happy that they landed, dude. Kobe's 8.9. Yeah, I heard somewhere around 5 to 7 to 8. Definitely less than 10K for sure, if you guys do believe in the stock. Megs, what's up? Good morning, BG in chat. Blessings to all. Good luck copping today. Good luck, friends. Appreciate you guys for tuning in on another morning. We got about 4 minutes left. I'm going to go for a 10.5. I'll go for a 10.5. If you guys want the 10.5, I'll definitely let it go for retail. I don't really mind. I want to see these in hand, though. I definitely want to grab up as many shoes as I can for the year 2026 for the content. And it's mostly going to be in a 10.5 because I would want to actually wear them. And if I do like them, I'll keep them. But, yeah. My wife ended up grabbing up a pair. She was out shopping. That is crazy. That's probably when, like, actual, like, yeah. I could see that going down. Imagine just randomly stumbling upon like a sneaker release at Costco, and you're like trying to get the meats at an affordable price tag. Crazy. What the deal? What's going on, Weezy? This snow has been literally unreal. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I've been swapping shoes left and right as I'm walking in the streets of New York, just because the snow has not defrosted yet. So you're just seeing a ton of piles of snow in the street, and you have to literally walk over it or just walk on them, and then the shoes get soaking wet. So I have to constantly swap shoes, and like make sure I'm drying them so I can keep on wearing them, because I'm not trying to slip and fall, and two, I'm not trying to keep them wet inside my book bag. So constantly rocking 2 shoes at times. Yesterday I rocked the Tims with the Fire Red 3s, and then almost throughout the whole entire week I've been rocking those Flight Club 4s. I've never even had a Costco membership, apparently. Don't quote me on this. Apparently, I heard, shout out to my boy Toby on this one. Apparently, I heard if you had a gift card, if you guys had a Costco gift card, you guys probably could have entered in and probably would have purchased a pair if they weren't really like so eager to check up on your guys' cards. Apparently, some folks got away with that. Apparently, that's the first that I heard about it yesterday, but my Costco let me get 4 pair cap. And yeah, and George already said JK, but cat, man. Because I'm telling y'all, I'm not even going to lie. Even the back doors, like they were telling us that it was just 1 per back door. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Anyways, 2 minutes left, friends. 2 minutes left. I'm going to go ahead and tap in with Sneakers app right now. I'm going to try, Apple Pay. Hopefully it doesn't give me any delays. Kick James says, you guys really paying $300 to $400 for these? I wouldn't. I know some folks would though. I just wouldn't. I just would not do it. Good luck, fam. Passing on everything this morning, says Great Aquino. Shout out to JVL sweating bullets. What's going on, fam? No, the gift card method don't work at Costco, only at Sam's Club, says Great Aquino. Interesting. I'm passing the colorway on the Kobe is whack. Really? Come on, man. I think this is a bright colorway to rock on the court. I kind of mess with these. These stand out. Y'all not telling me that you guys want to stand out with these? Trap is dropping you guys the link for the olives in case you guys are going at a Strawman. What did Erkinger BG? That's what boots are for. Swapping shoes out in the wild is crazy. Now, I wouldn't do it out in the wild, but I would do it indoors. Like, as soon as I step in, guys, I'm going for a size 10.5. So, if you guys take... Dude, what is going on? My Sneakers app, as of late, is not letting me enter up on any of the sneaker releases, man. It's just getting ridiculous. Let me go ahead and enter up on desktop, alright, friends? Dang, your boy BG is glistening. Like, I look like a honey bun. I'm not gonna lie, I've been getting way more rest as of late, and I think that really does help out on the skin too. I'm not a dermatologist or anything, but I'm just saying. Alright, friends, I'm in line. I'm gonna go ahead and Apple Pay. Hold on. I'm switching cards because I have a good feeling I might hit on 2. I'm gonna go ahead and use Amex. Alright. So I'm going for a 10.5. If you guys need a 10.5, alright, and you guys take an L, you guys can have that 10.5, baby. 1 per back door is wild. I'm not gonna lie. That's how it felt like. Bart Simpson Kobe's. I could see it. Those Kobe's are fun. I'm just saving money for February. Man, February, 3D Hollywoods, reverse infrareds, fragment unions. What else? What else, man? Air Jordan 5 Wolf Rays. Come on, man. That alone, I would not be... I would not blame you guys for saving up cash, man. It's about to go crazy. Oh, not to mention next week we will be here in the studio. I'm gonna be calling off because I do have to run some errands on Thursday. Thursday is gonna be the 5th for the Mind Slides. Not to mention Mind Slides are dropping next week. So it's gonna be an expensive week, man. If we hit. Looking 5 years younger, I honestly feel like it's the haircut as well too. A lot of folks have been telling me how much younger I look with the shorter hairstyle. I'm letting it grow back again, friends. I'm not trying to have like a baldy head type of thing going on. I kind of like it the length where it's at, but it's about to get into an awkward stage. I kind of want it a little bit longer with the curls and stuff because it's just now trying to start curl up. But yeah, a few shoes you hyping up, man. I don't even gotta hype up the shoes. It's just how much traction and how much volume there is. I don't even gotta say. Listen, Sosa brought up the Stranger Thing foams. I'm not even hyping up Stranger Things foam. Matter of fact, I hope you guys don't go for Stranger Things because I'm trying to go for Stranger Things. I don't need to hype up things. The things are already hype as it is. I'm telling y'all, you don't even gotta hype up the shoes. The shoes are already hype. I'm just reminding you what's going on. Need the sixes. Man, you can miss out on the sixes and go for some frags that same week. Maybe even some 3D Hollywood Kobe's. Listen. Purchased? Nope. I'm still pending on both, friends. I might take an L. Sold out, sold out. Basketball sold out. Loki want to buy a basketball for the kiddos for this year. Remember last year I tried going for the what the basketball? Man, I took an L on it. Sorry, Dad, did you cop the Kobe's? No, I still haven't. I'm still pending. I'm still pending on both accounts, which makes me feel like I might take an L, but I wouldn't be surprised if I take a W. I've been taking W's like left and right as of late. This is a good year. I honestly feel like it's the good juju. Oh, I spoke too soon. All right, I just took an L on that 10.5 on sneakers on the app. Let me try again quickly, because if you guys do take 1L, that's fine. Just go right back in. I took an L on that 10.5, man. I definitely took an L on that 10.5 because I just went back. Let's try an 11. Let's try an 11. Screw it, man. You guys know Kobe's run tight. Come on. I'm about to take that W. I'm about to take that W, man. Guaranteed right now. W. Sold out. Sold out. I thought these Kobe's was trash, chat. Somebody said these Kobe's were trash. How they trash? How is a trash shoe selling out in 2026, y'all? Y'all tell me. I took an L on the Kobe's, friends. It's okay. If I can't take a W on sneakers app, it is what it is. It is what it is. Sold out, friends. Sold out. I guess I'm pending for another W in the near future. Now, don't start that basketball thing again. What you mean? Friends, you guys do know I'm a movement specialist for the kids, right? Like, I'm teaching them how to dribble and I'm teaching them how to pass the ball. Like, throughout the whole entire week. Don't sleep on Kobe's. Facts. Sold out, sold out, sold out. Yeah, that saying sold out on my end, just like that, means that I did not hit. So, unfortunately, I took an L. Sadly. It's all good. Listen, we'll make sure we grab them up later on if we can. Get a nice little restock, a shock drop perhaps. But Kobe sold out. Let's see what's going on with the olives. Not too bad. Olives sold out too on sneakers app. BG got them on the olives. Congratulations those that went for the olives, man. These actually look good. The only thing that's missing for a lot of folks is the reverse swoosh. That's all I'm saying. But I'm happy to see that they're selling out on sneakers app even, because if they were to sit, that would be a dang shame, because these actually look really nice. BG got them in the olive low Air Jordan 1. Nice. Congrats, friends. Not gonna lie, if these had the reverse swoosh, I know for a fact a lot of folks would be changing up their minds on this one. But I'm happy to see that the majority of sizes are selling out for this one. It's a good looking shoe. I went to college before Navy to be a phys ed. Dude, that's amazing. I'm actually, it's a little bit of a difficult, it's a difficult route for me to decide whether or not I'm doing physical education or if I'm gonna be doing just flat out education, right now. So that's where I'm at right now. Whether or not I'm gonna become a phys ed teacher in the near future, or if I'm just gonna be in the classroom and actually teaching a certain class, a certain subject. So, yeah, so I am going back to school for that. I think I'm going to start my semester by the fall or maybe by the summer. So just something to think about, friends. Just giving you guys a heads up. Your boy BG is definitely going back and becoming a flat out permanent teacher. So we're going to try to lock in on that. We're going for it, man. Angel, what's up? Morning. Next time, tell me and I'll enter. It's all good. Angel, you already do too much, man. You already do too much for me. I can't always ask you guys for everything. I gotta pick and choose when to ask, Angel. I'm telling you, man, because I gave you a shout out earlier today, talking about shout out to you on bringing the shoes in when you didn't have to. Whenever you pick up the girls, Monday or Tuesday, whatever, give them right back to you, man. Thank you so much for that. I got the pair. I got Joe's pair right here. Not so much my pair no more, but Joe's pair right here. Again, 10.5. I'm happy. I'm happy that a lot of folks that I knew ended up taking W's on the SBs, man. Nice, it's hard. At least for me, nobody was retiring. I was a sub for 2 years, waiting LOL, and joined the Navy. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard it's very difficult. But when you build connections, it kind of they throw you in there permanently. So I'm already building the connections as we speak, and I think within a couple of years and whatnot, I think I should have a permanent position in a certain school. Average, what's up? CM, what's up? Them alls will be on Nike in 40 minutes. We'll see. Because, I mean, they haven't sat. They actually been sold out, right? There's only an 8 and an 18. Let's go ahead and check JD Sports real quick. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Happy freaking Saturday, friends. Love you guys so much for tuning in as usual. Let's check out if there's another spot that you guys can maybe secure these. 10.5. Listen, selling out online. Are these the sleepers or what? Man, I might have to go for these in a 10.5 too, man. They're definitely selling out, friends. But you trying to be a teacher, your goal must to stay broke. Salute, because somebody got to teach the kids, but they don't make any money. Man, you got to... Listen, friends. I'm not going to lie. I could easily right now go a different route that makes more money. I understand that completely. I get that, but at some point in time, you guys has to think about, like, it's not about the money, it's about what you guys actually want to do, and if that makes you happy, go for it. No matter if it's a little bit of a price cut or if it's not making you as much as something else would. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Something about being with the youth and something about helping the youth kind of fulfills me, like, a little bit. Like, it kind of really, it's a full circle moment, because when I was in school, I felt like that alone was kind of like building me up in life and stuff. So having like certain individuals in school that were supporting me and like really like encouraging me to be great, like it's now starting to like become a full circle. It's like, maybe I want to provide that for somebody else that's a youngin', you know, like that's what I got. Man, I feel good about that. Let me go ahead and return the same favor. And I feel like that's very fulfilling for me. Like, being with the youth and like making certain memories with them and stuff, and maybe building them up and making them, you know, into a individual to be proud of. I think it's honestly awesome. I think so, at least. So whether it's a price cut, whether something pays more than that, I feel like that alone is kind of fulfilling for me to like say, I'd rather take that price cut and be happy and support the youth than do something else and like, you know, be, you know, not as happy, not as joyful and stuff. I'm okay, man. Listen, I'll pick that price cut. I'll take that price cut any day, man. At some point, it's not about the money. It's about what makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to BG for supporting the youth always, man. Always. Same thing with the sneakers. I keep telling y'all, man. Some of you guys are surprised. BG is like doing things for retail and whatnot. Man, I'm telling you guys right here, right now. Whatever I pay, I let it go, and that's that. It's not about making the extra money. It's about making the connection, making somebody's day, making somebody's memory. You know, that's what it sometimes is about, man. Not sometimes. That's what it is about, in my opinion. You're going to be a great teacher, bro. We'll see how it goes. Again, you never know. Maybe the man above has something else planned out. You never know, right? But in the time being, we're locked in right here for this live cop. Seems like Jordan 1 medium olives are selling out. Seems like it. BP, what's going on, man? BG Coach of the Year. You'll see it, man. You'll see, man. It's gonna be good, man. Listen, I think it's a good balance for me as well too. I gotta also. I feel like I can work simultaneously with the streams and teacher and still be happy doing both things at the same time. It doesn't have to be one or the other. Because beforehand, I feel like I just had to do one because I didn't have the time for it. But it's honestly, you can do both. I just got to make sure I'm like mixing them in, like where I'm not overwhelming myself with all the work and stuff. So it's been a balance, but it's getting better. It's getting better as the years go by. It will get better for me. I hear you, Trust, but it's hard to be happy when you broke. Listen, as far as I know right now, there's going to be a new contract. There's probably going to be a big time raise going down. I'm not going to say how much. I'm going to let the mayor decide. I'm going to let the people in New York decide how much a teacher should make by next year. But from what I'm being told, they're going to try to make it where they're not as broke as you feel like they are. Or because honestly speaking, like in due time, I think it's going to be good. I think we need more good teachers. I think we need more motivation for people to jump into the, DOE system, the Department of Education. So I think they're going to have to pay up if they do want quality people going at it strong, and motivated to stay in that type of work field. So I think over time it's going to balance out. I think, but in the meantime, I guess we'll be a sneaker streamer. BG for the kids. BG needs the key to the city. Man, pass me that key, man. Sold out, man. Sold out on both sides, man. Kobe's and medium olives on sneakers. Let's see. 10.5 is still there, though. I'm low-key eager to take it, to be honest, but I think I should pass. I really wanted those Kobe's more. If I am doing this, it's probably FOMO right now. Because I would have snagged it up off the rip. I wouldn't even have to wait for this one. So I'm going to pass. I'm going to be an adult. I'm going to go ahead and pass. Really wanted this one, though. Josh, what's up, man? But friends, I'm going to go ahead and start making some content because I have to ship this bad boy out before 5 p.m. EST today for Joe. So once again, shout out to Joe on letting me use this for content. This is going to go to your doorstep very, very soon. Shout out to Florida. We got a lot of friends and family in Florida. So we're going to go ahead and ship this bad boy after making our videos. I'm going to be doing a lace swap video, and I'm also going to be doing an on-feet outfit of the day video with these shoes on. All right, friends? So shout out to everybody. If you guys don't mind, if you guys want an assist like how I did with Joe, all right, make sure you guys follow me up on Instagram. Make sure you guys are tapped in with the post by hitting that bell icon and post notifications, okay? So that way I can see you guys commenting. I can see you guys liking it up. Man, if you guys are reposting the videos, that is such a helpful thing that will really gain traction. If I see you guys sharing the videos, reposting the videos, I'm not gonna lie, I will definitely go at it strong with you guys and help you guys out with any assist, because that shows that you guys are not afraid of, like, supporting your boy BG on that type of time. And you guys never have to repost, but if you guys do, it really goes way, way, way to the top with these videos. So make sure you guys are reposting the videos. Last and final thing, the Travis Scott Fragment 2.0 raffle will be taking place as early as February 14th, all right? The same day as the reverse infrareds, okay? I'm telling you guys right now, I will be spinning the wheel on the 14th. Shout out to Crypto on becoming a BG member for 25 spanking months. Thank you so much. Friends, I will be spinning the wheel for the Travis Scott Fragment 2.0s the 14th. If you guys still need entries, remember, 5 maximum entries. Each entry is $40. It's probably the most expensive, but it's also one of the more premium raffles we've ever done. I did pay a lot of money for this shoe just to have it up, just so we can make content off of it. So if you guys do need an entry, the time is now. I will be closing entries once the cap is gone. So there's only about 13 or 14 individuals in this raffle. If you guys are trying to join in, by all means do it now while you guys can. There's only a few slots left. If I'm not mistaken, there's about maybe 4 to 5. How many slots? We have about 34 slots right now. I think I'm going to close them off by 40 or by 45. Make sure you contact me right away, because I need you guys to just fill it in as early as possible, and we will spin it on the 14th of next month. All right, friends. Crypto says, put me in, coach. Crypto, hit me up on Twitter or hit me up on Instagram right away so I can put you in. $40 an entry. Remember, friends, $40 an entry. And maximum is 5 entries. All right. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend if we don't see each other. I will be live next week, Monday through Thursday. Thursday, I will be in the studio for the live cop on the Mind Slide. So that's going to be a real good one. I'll be live a little bit earlier than usual. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Please make sure you guys contact me if you guys need help with anything assisting wise. All right, I'm here for y'all. I love y'all. W stream, W family, W unit, W everybody. All right, love you guys. I'm out. Peace. Beba, peace. Love y'all.